All right, everybody. Group lesson here at Carmel Country Club today. We got Mr. Trey, Mr. Justin, Will, and Sam. All right, the first question I got for you guys is, when you miss a green, what's the first thing that you decide before hitting the shot? We'll go with Trey first.
First thing I look at is how much green I have to work with and the type of shot I want to play.
Yeah, so similar to Trey, I look if I'm short-sided or if I have more green to work with, and that kind of decides what club I hit.
I would say I'm checking the lie, seeing if I'm sitting up, sitting down green, into green, it's hard or soft or anything.
I'm usually just like trying to stay calm, make sure I don't top the ball or chunk it or something. So some solid practice swings then.
Absolutely. Next question for you guys before we get started. Let's see here. How many different clubs do you use when you're around the short game, when you're looking at like what's around you? What type of things does that decide for you?
Okay, so I usually only use a 58 around the greens. I never grew up with a 60 or anything.
Okay.
So if I want to play like a 60, I'll just open it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll bring out my 54 if I want to play it low.
Yeah.
But it's usually only a 58.
Okay.
Yeah, so usually I bring two clubs, a 60 and a 56. I usually can play the 60 up higher a little bit and spin a little bit more, and then if I want to chase it out, I can use the 56 to more of a bump run.
I'd also say just two, just 60 or 56, just to hit one higher if I need to or keep one lower.
I originally used a 56, but I ended up switching to the 16.
Okay. I would say that's the pretty standard answer when we're looking at like what different clubs that we're going to use. But during this lesson, I'm going to bring in a couple other clubs you guys could use, like a pitching wedge or an 8-iron, in order to be able to, different lives, you know? You're going to have to decide. Yeah, absolutely. And then last question before we get started. If I gave everyone a 7-iron, do you think you could get up and down at each location?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. All right.
At least half, I think. Half of them.
Okay.
No, absolutely
Sam?
not.
Nope. Alrighty, guys. Well, let's get it rolling.